All right, good morning. We got 9:09, Tony and Mike in the morning. Thank you so much for having a second cup of coffee here with us. Here in the studio, we've got Jenna Schneider, and we have Brett Yaris, and they're both here to talk a little bit about Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks has their big walk coming up for 2018 at the New York Presbyterian Westchester campus. That's coming up on Sunday, June the 3rd, and we welcome you guys here to the studio. How you all doing?
Doing good morning.
All right. Good morning. Jenna, I'm going to start with you. You're the senior director and field. Am I getting this right? I can't read Anthony's writing.
Yes.
Jenna, what do you do?
What do I do?
Come on over here. Talk into the mic there.
Yes, I'm the senior director for field development, and I work on our signature fundraiser event, which is our walk, the Autism Speaks walk. And I work in Westchester and Fairfield counties.
All right. Tell us a little bit about Autism Speaks before we talk about the event itself.
So Autism Speaks is a national organization that works to increase awareness and acceptance for individuals with autism. We provide resources for families and individuals and caregivers through our toolkits and autism response team, as well as research throughout the world, but to get a better understanding of causes and some treatments for autism.
Okay. Do you feel that people are understanding the disease a little bit more? They're a little bit more accepting of it all. I mean, you know what I mean? For the longest time, I don't think people knew what to do.
Well, I think one of the things that we are really working on is with the understanding and acceptance, and April being World Autism Month has really helped to ramp that up. During April, we wear blue, we turn our lights blue, we have national landmarks that go blue to kind of work on that understanding. And just really reaching out to friends and family members that have are an individual or have family members with autism to, just be there and be a helping hand.
Why the color blue?
So blue, it's a calming color, and Autism Speaks just wants to do that. Boys are four times more likely to be on the spectrum than girls. And so, I think blue just kind of represents all of the different characteristics that come together for that.
Okay, all right. Let's talk a little to Brett. Brett's over here, and he's CEO of Biokinetics Fitness Technology. What do you do? How do you fit into all of this?
So in addition to that, I'm also the walk chair. So I'm a volunteer, right? And what I do is work with Jenna in the Westchester Fairfield region. And my job really is to kind of go out there and not only talk about the great work that Autism Speaks is doing, but also see if we can build some teams, build some community involvement, around the two different counties. And really garner increased participation in our big walk event, which is the Super Bowl of sort of what we do, right? And so that's really what I do, yeah.
Well, talk a little bit about the walk. I mean, this is going to be in Westchester. Tell us a little bit about how people can get involved.
Yeah, I mean, look, the walk is fantastic. It's really the world's largest fundraising event, and the basis of it really is to bring everyone together, talk a lot about the work that Autism Speaks is doing. To enhance the lives of people who have autism and to really continue research, continue funds going to figuring out the questions that autism is going to present us with tomorrow, right? And the walk is fantastic. The great thing is registration is free, okay? So you don't have to register, and in fact, you do have to register, but you don't have to pay for it. And one of the great things about that is what we want is we'd like people to just, create teams. Get people together, get your friends and family together, raise some money, donate, and I think those are the things we're looking for from the communities.
Sure. It certainly is a great cause. Talking a little bit about Autism Speaks, and to raise a little bit of money for all of this, they're having a big walk, and this is happening at the New York Presbyterian Westchester campus on Sunday, June the 3rd. This is a big event. How many people do you figure come to this?
There's probably about 2,000 to 3,000 people that join us on June 3rd at the walk. And you can register to join us at autismspeakswalk.org.
Okay, now if you're like me and exercise and walking isn't your thing, can you donate? Can you just donate your money and do it that way?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's what I was talking about before too. Is you can either start your own team and encourage your friends and family to support on that website that Jenna just gave out, or if you have a friend or you have a relative who has already created a team in the community, you can just make direct donations to their page too. All the money is going to end up going to the same place. So yeah, you don't have to necessarily participate if walking's not your thing, although you can still come and enjoy all the great things we got going on that day. But if you'd like to just make a donation to a friend or family member, there's tons of teams that you can donate to for sure.
And what about volunteering? I know you guys must be looking for volunteers all the time. Never going to have too much of that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, myself as a volunteer, I volunteered in different capacities over the last probably, 6-7 years of my career. I started out as just helping out with registration, kind of showing up and helping people who were just showing up to the walk, getting them registered, getting them all set to go, to now where I'm the chairperson. We're looking for volunteers to help out on our committee in Westchester Fairfield, people to expand our team, go out into communities and get more volunteers for sure.
Okay, and I know that this walk is probably just one of the ways that you raise money. I'm sure you're doing this all year long. Is there a website people can go to if they want to see what else is going on, if they want more information, if they want to volunteer?
Sure. So you can volunteer, register, or make a donation at autismspeakswalk.org. And if you're just looking for more information on autism, whether it's a newly diagnosed 100-day kit or a school community toolkit, or our transition toolkit for young adults and adults, or our employment toolkit, or just have questions through our autism response team, you can go to autismspeaks.org.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything else you guys want to hit before we let you go?
No, just hopefully everyone shows up to the walk. It really is an amazing event. It's really what inspired my passion. I think unlike a lot of people, I don't have a family member or somebody directly close to me affected with autism. Instead, I've been surrounded by great people like Jenna and Autism Speaks, and that's inspired my passion. And I think people who come to the walk can get that same kind of passion. So I'm excited to see where it goes, and hopefully everyone shows up. Great to see you there.
Well said, my friend. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's hope for a lot of people to participate in the Autism Speaks Walk 2018, New York Presbyterian Westchester campus on Sunday, June the 3rd of this year, just a few weeks away. Let's get lots of people to help out. Folks, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got 9:16 now at WICC. Traffic and weather coming up.